It's really hard not to dance every time this thing starts up. Oh. I was just staring at this part right here with his mouth. And, one second, this is a little loud. And not realizing that this is his mouth. And, like, not that this is his neck. And then he has, like, the world's weirdest face with his spiky hair coming off of here. My bad. Anyway. Welcome to today's stream. I have something special for you today. I'll show it to you in a little bit. But it's something that I fiddled with over the weekend and thought was really amusing to do. So anyway, where were we? All right. Oh. We can, you know, skip through this real quick just to get to the start of the next part. I have no idea what the next thing is, actually. The next thing. Crazy. Yeah, bet. Alright. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was pretty good. I spent a good majority of it playing Pokemon. Because despite the game's horrid performance issues, it is pretty fun. So, when I'm not too busy laughing at it. Anyway. Alright, just gotta get through this thing so it starts us off in the next part. Wait. Alright, we got this. Wait, and then we got... Oh, wait, I'm confused. Do I need to start a new game? Is that what's going on? Hold on, I'm gonna Alt F4 this. I think that I need to do something. Give me a moment. So do you have to do new game? Options? No, nothing. New game? Ah, here we go. Ace Attorney Justice for All and Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Okay, so we finished Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now it's Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Justice. Let me just real quick make sure that this is the right thing. Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Or maybe just Phoenix Wright Trilogy order. I just want to make sure I start with the next one. Chronological order. Here we go. Ace Attorney Justice for All Trials and Tribulations. Cool. Okay, so this is the right one to go with. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Play The Lost Turnabout. Right, here we go. Dun. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is he having dreams about the judge? What? What I have done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Hey Tech Robo, welcome back. You're early? I guess so. You just missed me not realizing how to swap games for 5 minutes before I finally figure out how to get to the next game in the trilogy. So I'd say you've come at the right time. Oh, that's his ringtone. That's good. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Well, okay, it took me 5 minutes because I clicked continue, which brought me like to the save load screen, and I clicked on my most recent save because I thought that it would like continue on since it went through the credits last time, and I thought I saved at the end of that. But that was not the case, so I like clicked through everything until I got to the credits and then decided to Alt F4 and go back. So, but yeah. Hey Yen. Happy Monday. Okay, now that there's at least more than one person here and even 2 people here, do you want to see something that I made for you all over the weekend? It's specifically for the Phoenix Wright games. Beep. Ready? Look at this. Okay, I probably won't really use this, but like I got a kick out of this. Ready? Look, I made Phoenix Wright as a VTuber, like a shitty VTuber rig. Look at this. Look, I am Phoenix Wright now. Ta-da! I don't know if I want to use this though. Keep it on. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized that Mr. Phoenix Wright is in front of the chat. Hold on, let me move the Twitch chat to a place where it won't be. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, I still kind of block it, but I guess it's okay. We need an image grab of me behind. Wait, like, you mean like this behind this? Like this? Oh no, wait, I don't. Vice. Here, there. No, it's Phoenix Wright Weeb Attorney. How about that? There we go. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. Wait, is that the bellboy? Talk about a close call. Hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Why is the bellboy trying to kill me? That's the bellboy, right? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ooh, number 1, not number 2. Yeah? What's up? Ouch, my head is throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Wait, that's not the bellboy? Oh, my bad. Good morning, who's this Boy Scout? Wait, what's the female form? A Girl Scout. Ugh! Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. The hair is different. Wait, is it really? Bellboy. Ace Attorney. Oh, you're right. Although, oh wait, no. Maybe in this. Wait, hold on. Oh god. Sorry. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There. He's got like the weird thing. Like he's got, you know, hair that kind of gets all funny. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? Am I defending a Boy Scout troop or something? Or Girl Scout troop? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Ooh, wait, never mind. You're a policeman, right? Thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Her name is Bird. that explains the feathers, I guess. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you'd prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you were doing for me, ever. What's this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I'd like to come here and... What's wrong? You're acting really strange. You keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright? How can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Wait, did we get hit in the head with a fire extinguisher, like purposely to screw up our everything? Wow. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial is about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Guess I must have amnesia. He knows amnesia. Like, he knows the word amnesia, so I guess his brain is still okay, sort of in place. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sounds of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl said to prove not guilty. Is it really? I don't really know anything about amnesia. Huh. That's weird, don't you think? That, like, you forget. Well, no, yeah. It's a common trope, but I'm wondering about, like, actual amnesia. Do people forget about language? Oh, that makes sense. I've proven not guilty. Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ugh, someone please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th. Alright, now we're in courtroom number 2. Alright, here we go. Time for the trial. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird? Oh, wait. Did we go up against this guy like in the first game? Or was he a client? He was in the first thing, right? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't remember what voice I gave him. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Are these hypothetical questions? No, they're legitimate questions. He looked really familiar, and I assumed that I went up against him before, so it's just been a while since we started the last game. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I guess I should say yes for now. Unfortunately, oh, by the way, the VTuber thing, look, the hands are behind him. I'm using, it's called VC face, like VC face. And if I had something called like a leap motion, then I'd be able to track hands, but I don't have that, so you're just stuck with like this kind of movement. Otherwise, I'd like try to rig up something with like objection arms or something. Take a. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Actually, you know, I could do that. Wait, hold on. Wait, one moment. didn't quite work. Oh god, he just had an aneurysm, didn't he? Whoa. Man, VTuber rigs go all sorts of crazy when you're not near them, huh? Some real World of Horror shit going on right here. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of, The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair, but swift. I believe I have told you this before. Hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Fair. Yeah. Mr. Payne, your opening statement release. Do we know Payne's first name? It's not Max, is it? Yes, Your Honor. Winston? Winston Payne? Oh, he winced. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hey. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. I mean, I recognized him, but also, like, forgot if I'd actually seen him as a prosecutor before, so I guess I'm no better than Amnesia Nick. Hey, Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Holy shit, the puns. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. Okay, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Ah, so there was a struggle. At 6:28 p.m. specifically. Wow, that is... Alright. The glasses were broken. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Oh. I wonder if that will be important, that it's nearsighted versus farsighted. And a cell phone. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of information was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? I finally remembered I'm actually the prosecuting attorney. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? Huh? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with the case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? You're really aware that you actually are in a video game. Ah, yes. Here we go. Alright, so... wait. What is this? Okay. Wait. That's not 628, is it? Like this... both hands should be down if it's 628. Just saying. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? This, right? Yeah. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. The photo wasn't nice. I think when the guy was killed. Oh, that's fair. That's right. I guess it was like police officers documenting everything. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. But you are wearing glasses that aren't broken, though. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, there's a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Ooh, new music. Also, we haven't saved yet. Oh, you share the same save files with everything else, huh? Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna start overwriting from the top then. There's something even more incriminating the glasses over the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. But that is weird. There's, Frank Zappa did a good amount of that as well, right? Screwing with weird time signatures. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, hard not to say she's the culprit. What if he was just writing like a love you letter, like saying goodbye to her? This is the picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name was clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. So is this bench at a beach by chance? Because why is there sand there? If the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious, the victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. How do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Oh, this is the part where you get in the witness's face. Get in their faces and do what? Guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie. But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. I thought detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. He does, but that doesn't mean we should say it. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. But when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. Trial by fire. It's a joke. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. I guess it makes sense that, like, they got to get you into, like, tutorial somehow. But I mean, they could have. I wonder if they'll do it differently in the third game. Like, maybe instead of having him lose his memory or do something weird, maybe he like educates an understudy or something about how to do it. I don't know. Something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body. About those glasses, do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? Hold it! Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's. Something like that. What? I see. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing! I could totally feel it down in my gut. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. During his date? How do you know he's on a date? No. You're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I don't want to believe it, but... was the name that of my client? What is this? How long did it take to finish the first game? That is a good question. If I look, hold on, let me see here. Sorry, I'm opening up YouTube because I put all the VODs on there. So this is the 11th stream, and the first one we did was on October 26th. So it took a few, like 3 weeks, I guess. Wow, I don't think it'd been that long. This game like really goes by quickly. Yeah, so playing it like 3 times a week for about 2 hours each time took me about 3 weeks. I don't like saying it, but it's clearly the defendant's name Maggie, sir. How long? October 26th till when we beat it last time. But yeah, only 2 hours-ish a night or so. 3 times a week. So like 6 hours a week. I don't know, it always takes a long time, I feel, because you have to read everything out loud. So, it slows stuff down a bit. But this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. But you don't know that the glasses are hers. And you're certain that it was the victim who wrote the name on the ground. There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand. And there are grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. Is Certainly seems that the name was written by the victim himself. That didn't go well. The writer really was the victim himself, and we're in a lot of trouble. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. Well, I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes! The great Phoenix Wright is back! That's right. Huh? I heard that lately you present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles. Okay, so this is new. This is new. I didn't know that RT Game played this. Imagine like if someone said that, like they added a feature to the courtroom. Like imagine watching C-SPAN or something like that and be like, all right guys, we have a new feature in the courtroom. You can now press the big red button to announce to everyone that you have an objection. I mean, to be fair, if they put buzzers and buttons into like C-SPAN or like courtroom stuff, more people would probably watch it. Oh, he played the whole trilogy too. That's cool. I only ever, I occasionally catch RT Games like highlight videos on YouTube, but I don't typically watch his streams, like the live ones themselves. The last time I did was during, like when he was playing Subnautica, and that was awful. The amount of backseating and everything else in there, and like his chat room, and like the amount of children in it. Is the thing that like was not great. I don't know. It made me not want to watch any live RT game ever again. I'd rather stick to the highlight videos. Okay, so Dustin Prince dating Maggie Bird, age 22, age 30. Wait, ooh, wait. Maggie's name is spelled with M-A-G-G-E-Y. Clearly Maggie. Oh. Aha. Okay, so this is the contradiction. See, it's spelled differently. Present. What is it? Am I getting my memory back from objecting? I think I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Bam! What a rush! Detective Gumshoe! You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. His name? I forgot that's what he sounds like. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where's this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah! Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a Y. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I didn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! Screeching, horrible prosecutor noises. This is very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. Sounds like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, that's cute. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. That guy's kind of a dick. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, been going on for half a year. Tell me more. How do you know about this? Every year in March we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Not like they were even talking about marriage. Seriously, how much do you think his salary is right now? Like from all the events of the previous game and everything else, like poor guy. I imagine that Edgeworth has just like utterly destroyed his salary. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. But who wouldn't marry this man? Sure, he can't provide for your family at all because he keeps getting his pay cut, but he's a good man, damn it. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. Achievement unlocked, mind your own business, pal. Wait, there's an achievement for press Gumshoe about they were even talking about a marriage. Wow, only 28.7% of players have this achievement. Huh. 72% of people don't press on literally everything? What are you all doing? The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Wait, what does the judge's wife look like? Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. What's the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss. Gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. Someone just scratches there. I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright! Please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Oh. Wow, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Oh man, poor guy. Man, the judge... How do you think the judge, like... Do you think he got, Does he have a degree in law or something? Like, how did he get to become a judge? Something she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago. Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Maybe he has dementia? Oh, maybe. Maybe he's like tenured and they can't remove him and he just goes into like the courtroom every day and sits down even though like it's another judge's turn. And everyone's just like, oh, it's fine. He just has to hit the gavel and say guilty or not guilty. It's fine. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, huh? Wait, was this an accidental death by chance? Because like he tried to catch a ball and then went over the bench maybe? Just now I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It's custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this court is really relevant to the case? Probably. I mean, why isn't he wearing his glove in here? Where is his glove? It is relevant. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the max Mr. Wright I know. Do I like the new music? It's not as it's not as intense as the last games, but I don't dislike it. I am very used to the other games, so it's a bit of an adjustment. I'm so happy you're back, sir. Wondering how long it takes. This is great. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Is there? Okay. I just wanted to see if there were options around background music. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. If I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. What options for it? I recently played Famicom Detective Agency, the case of the girl who stands behind, and they had options in the menu about like swapping between different types of soundtracks. And I was just thinking like, oh, I wonder if the other soundtrack is available or not, like if you could swap between them at all. If you're that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Oh. Wait, you have the glove? And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name of the ground. Yes, sir. Alright, hold on. I want to check out that glove. Courtroom. Oh, you can't check it. Oh. My guess is that this somehow like relates to maybe an engagement or something. Like maybe like she threw a ring into it so that when he put his hand into it, he'd get it. But I don't know. That sounds like it'd be way too cute. We first looked into the handwriting. There's definitely more variety in the music. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped in the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. On this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. I don't suppose this says that he's left-handed, does it? No. Wait a minute. This is a right-handed baseball glove? My baseball knowledge is not great. Don't they wear the glove on the opposite hand? To like your actual hand? So that you can throw with your dominant hand? Alright, I think I found the contradiction already then. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. What, do you play baseball yet? I like the melody in this. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Heh, this is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. Believe it's time to get back to the real point? Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that was the victim's handwriting. Even though it's so advanced, huh? Hey, don't you look down on us. Told you we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find everything you want with scientific investigation. Never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. Never heard anything like that at a police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. Next we check the victim's pointer finger. His pointer finger? You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct? Yeah, figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? Found that there was sand trapped into the victim's fingernail. I'm just pressing to like see all the dialogue, honestly. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. Yes, he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I feel like Emmy must be rubbing off on him. I don't know how long this game takes in the future to the previous game, but all this talk about scientific investigation really makes me think about Emmy. Can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Or Emma? Emma Sky, not Emmy, sorry. From this, we confirmed that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. Wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you'd think there's only one conclusion. The name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? Dustin really wrote that message with the right hand. You think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? A present? What about it? Here we go. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special with this glove? What's special? I really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. Never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale? Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obviously from this picture that it was his... wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with this right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Yes. Let us never cross-examine Thomas Edison. Or is it, Thomas Jefferson? Are there two people named Thomas that are, like, famously ambidextrous? When you think about it that way, you think, yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is. No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. All right, here we go. Did we do it? This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? And what did this witness witness? At that moment, the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? This sounds like a bogus witness to me. In fact, it sounds like we're about to witness the murderer get on the stand, I bet. Order in the court. Leave a recess as an order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. Feeling that was a bit too easy. Need more information. See what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It'll get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. The only problem with being left-handed, Yen, for a justice system is you have to make sure that it's not like the Catholic judgment system. Like the old school Catholic one, where they hit your hand for being lefty because it's a sign of the devil. Because then it just means that you're automatically the bad person, right? Like the Pope just bangs in your like jail cell and yells at you about it. Pretty sure that's what happens. Amnesia! I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why don't you tell me, sir? The exorcist will come after you. Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to... Sorry to mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. Heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No, I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong to try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Yes, sir. Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. This is serious. I really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. Some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. My business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. Oh. Is this my cell phone? Maggie's a simp. Yeah, but Phoenix needs some simps in his life. Like, at least one. Everyone else is always so hard on him. For now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. Picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh, they're a cute couple, though. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. Been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. She has a blue badger shirt. I just noticed that. That's adorable. We agreed to meet at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So, where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? You think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... I don't know who's saying this, and I also don't want to scream. So, you were here all along! Oh, it's Maya! You're so mean! I called you a million times but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ooh. Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you, Maya. So? How's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. The heck is this? A list? With about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in... There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Ooh, interesting. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Wait, when I was home for Halloween, when I was home for Halloween and my mom's birthday, we were watching Blue Bloods, I think, because my mom likes to watch crime shows, and there was an episode where like there was a gang of people going around conning watches. Like they had an in with the watch seller, and like when he sold an expensive watch, then he would like call them up and like they'd go rob the person and steal their watch and resell it, and then like he'd collect the insurance money or whatever, or no, they didn't collect insurance money, but like the watches would always be insured, so they're like, oh, it's no harm because they're just losing money. Wow. It's like rich people watches or something. Anyway. Don't look at me. And where do you get this list from in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya. Actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright! Recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you had to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! I have all the pieces now. more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. What do you think is worse? Do you think it's worse to have amnesia and like not have any idea who you are? Or do you think it's worse to have not dementia, what's the other one? What's the thing where you lose your like cognitive functions over time? Or is it dementia? There's a whole like album dedicated to Alzheimer's. Yes, that's it. Alzheimer's. Clearly I am, hopefully not, but I swear sometimes I think I'm developing it, given how like much I forget stuff. But which do you think is worse? I assume Alzheimer's is probably worse, honestly. Because at least like with amnesia, like you wouldn't. I mean, I guess it's like all at once. It's like a band-aid. Like Alzheimer's is like ripping a band-aid off and then having like fresh pain right there, but then it's gone after a little while and you have to like start your life back again. But then Alzheimer's is like the slow burn of slowly losing everything and then becoming an empty shell. Awful. Also, it just like sucks to see. My grandma had some dementia before she passed, and that was rough. That was not very fun. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? But the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on, There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Yeah. I didn't, like, the last time I visited my grandmother, she still had, like, chunks, like, she had her periods, you know, where, like, she was a little confused, or she'd get the wrong names, or, like, think you were someone, like, from way back when, and that kind of thing. But, like, I only heard, like, the late stages and stuff from my aunt and whatnot, but she passed fairly, like, what's the word? Peacefully, I suppose. And, like, they spent a lot of time singing like nursery school, not nursery school, Sunday school, like Sunday school songs and those kind of things with her, because like basically kind of regressed back to that state. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. I don't know what kind of name I should give this dude. Sorry, name, I mean voice. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. A fake posh voice. Oh shit, oh no, he's going too fast. I have a regular sex process during my walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Oh ho, that's an important piece of evidence right there. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want me to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people, your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man, I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a, strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with Mummy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Just gonna call him Beef. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Wow. I mean, it looks like 5 bananas. That's fair. And it is very yellow. Decisive. Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you had to say? How can you be so calm? Strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, I know she really is innocent. That can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Just look at his face. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Whoops, whoa, whoa, whoa. Trying to save. Alright, let's get to pressing this man. See what kind of lemon juice comes out. So you were at the park all afternoon? You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I had to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. $6:28. Okay, thank you. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Is that the best you could do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. Guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Arrogance is really intolerable. So what should I do now? Well, you didn't answer my fucking question, so... Answer the question. How do you know what time it was? Pull out a pocket watch. Can't believe I had to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. Guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There's this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of breaking stuff up... I can't do his posh voice and speak that quickly. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. In any case, all of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Yeah, but weren't you looking at the clock? And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself, god damn it, cheap low-quality shoes. He was wearing an officer's uniform. Yeah, that statement should have come first. Now, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. It's pretty good. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Yeah, there wasn't like any sunset in your eyes or anything? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. Posture check. I'm good. I'm up. I'm up. In the case of humans, we have two of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I had them or not. Did you, or did you not, get a clear look at her face? That's what the witness was just about to get to. I would like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained. Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Please don't make me have to raise my voice. Are you finished? I'd like to continue, if that's all right with you. Of course, I remember her sweet face. So the pretty defendant there. You want a meme? So you're sure you're not mistaken? Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, my phone had a notification. Let's see, what exciting variety of meme could I provide you? Here we go. There's your meme. Please don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. Ho ho ho, of course. Keep it on screen for the rest of the stream. I might have to, like, depending on if we had to do an investigation with that, I might have to move it around, but we can keep it here. Do you notice anything else of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. Hey, can I get it onto his shoulder? Oh wait, hold on. There. Oh shoot, aw man. I was thinking it'd be good if he was like watching the case. Oh no, that would obscure the text. Alright, I'll keep it there. The banana. Well, it's actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? Psyduck needs to be the VTuber. I don't know if I can make Psyduck in B-Roid Studio. They have like various ears and things. I don't know if I could make the mouth. And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. It could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. What if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else? If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. My client is innocent. There's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means we can somehow show he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? Someone quickly tell him that Maya's his girlfriend. Just for the laughs. Whoops. Oh, that's gonna throw me off a bit. Mr. Wellington. I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Huh. So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Sorry, I just thought that was too good. So let's put Psyduck right there. Huh? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not. It's a no. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. Knows nothing about baseball. Has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What you? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to make a mistake. Why didn't I pick it? Because I don't want the bar to go down. The thing that's up in the corner. Is there some good dialogue locked behind that by chance? Oh, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. Wow, even the judge is thinking that that's a bunch of baloney. It's a bunch of bananas. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for his theory. You're too used to the worldview to realize that there are new possibilities. Sure, in the end, we found out that it's back to glove, but from afar, I do think there's enough room for doubt, don't you? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200, so you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing glasses today? That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Jeez. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc and put to death. She was brave and courageous, only to be caught by horrible, outrageous people. Well, she didn't do anything wrong. She was so gruesomely burned and... Which boils down to why... To you, we're not... What? Okay, sorry, that's just a weirdly constructed sentence. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Man, that's gotta hurt pulling your scarf like that. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing in the upper path. Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moment after you witnessed the crime. Right? Like, we could just walk 9 feet from him and see if we could see our face. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Must have been 6:45 when I made the call. How did you see the clock, Mr. No Eyes? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why, even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. What happened next? Kind of curious about that 10-minute thing. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. How'd you see that? She ran away, just like that. Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. You have amnesia. You have an excuse. Anyway, if she saw you ran away the instant if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? I don't know why I can't read today. The witness has already answered that question. He has stated the defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. Striking your question from the record. How do I get more information out of him? After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school? Think you would learn how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. I can't actually read this though. $7 o'clock. Oh wait, and there's a phone booth right there. 6:45, so it took them 15 minutes to get there, roughly speaking. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. Believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken what time I called. And if I am wrong, well, that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. Why, you're just some lousy kid who... I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. That makes me think that someone else called the police, not him. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Yeah, I guess I should. So, Maggie found this in the park. She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Died at 6:28 from a broken neck. Body was covered in bruises. The victim frozen path. Photo of the area on the victim's hand. Birthday present. Discard. I handwrote myself a number. And this. What else do we got? Drifting Virtuoso. Okay. Wouldn't... Still looking for the right college. Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They show it within 10 minutes. I mean... That's wrong, right? It's 7 p.m. And there's people here. I mean, I don't know. It feels weird to present this. Like, Maya's kind of implying to me that I should be presenting something here. Girl ran away. Wait, when's the time of death again? Oh, 6:28. So if he saw her... If he saw them fall, then that's wrong. Because that's 15 minutes apart. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during those 15-minute gaps. The witness was in shock at the time of witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that you would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington? Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? I mean, he is in college. We know what college kids can do in 15 minutes. And he's clearly into, answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard of OGs have a strange quirk or two? Because I've rationale since I'm my own quirk. I'm going to be genius. I don't think playing people like that are tourists. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a sec. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Oh, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. How have you know? See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he got his phone. I thought this maybe I thought that maybe this was his. We should call it. Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. I have a picture that shows that there's a phone booth right in front of the body. Well, that's the gist of it. Guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. But it should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Right here? It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Ugh. He didn't have any change? Order. Order! What is reporting the crime a little late? Proof for the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing for those 15 minutes? I don't know, actually. I mean, he broke his glasses. Right, I'm assuming these are his. I don't really know much about the con that they're running. Would he have... Well, they were together, so like it's not like he could have killed the guy, then called her to try to frame her. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, well, he was probably writing this. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, probably should have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Ah, shit, it's wrong. Perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. Suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well done. But before you do, you'll be penalized. Slap. Quick, get the fire extinguisher. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I mean, we have this phone. Was he calling all his friends? Nope, not this. Okay. I don't think any of the profiles will make any sense. The drifter, no. Dating. I mean, if he had any kind of like scuffle with Maggie, then that would have, like, she would tell us, so that can't be it. Maybe it's this, like he was looking for his glasses. Oh, okay, apparently that's it. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Huh, where did you find, I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. Order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. So wait, he grabbed the glasses while he was falling backwards? Over a bench? Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course! That's precisely what I'm doing. Ooh. Ooh, ah! Oh, this music is good. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now there's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order! Order! Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Well, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah. Even an idiot like you can read that, right? Well, we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, it's in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground? But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, would the defense please present this case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? So it's either this or this. I want to go with this one. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Did you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Well, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. The homophones! Order. Order! But Your Honor, the witness has no motive! And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? Yeah, he's part of the scams. It's very simple, Your Honor. You sure, Nick? I said I can't offer an explanation until the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that your witness had motive. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people in this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group. What con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided that brilliant Maltese Ultras. They just have to go dialogue with the... I don't know what he was saying. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell me about us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, What is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is... looking into the group. A victim of that group. A member of that group. Or the fourth option, he's playing WoW and looking for group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? Hi. Hi. I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please, let's think about the content of that phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. To that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? You think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. You mean like the police uniform? Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? Well, it could be, you know, this hat. I think it's this. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He could have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. That guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this suspicious con group, that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. I don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it wasn't mine, you simpleton. What? It was good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that is meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. Can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe... well, doesn't it have our prints all over it? The phone's stored numbers. I mean, if the... I guess, like, if it doesn't have his phone number in it, maybe that? Fingerprints would make the most sense, though. Got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it up. Oh. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it. I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching the third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Gah, a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Now I remember. What, did I give it to him or something? Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. So that's one. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick! Worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free! I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore no power. Looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. We have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant at the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. I've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Can I prove it's his? Is there like a redial? Also, I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. Is it really my number? I don't think any of these have any additional clues. Do I have anything that I could raise an objection with? Never showed. If I don't object, then he's just gonna walk. Objection, I know who I am. Look at my badge. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination's already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. But this is how this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I got one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. What comes down to this, it's go time. Gonna save in the second slot this time, I think. The one piece of evidence that explains everything. Maybe the baseball glove. She said that it was more important than like we thought, right? But I handwrote my phone number on the back. Oh well, he called me? No, that doesn't make sense. And we gave that to Maggie, so she got in contact with his owner, but they never showed. Wait, but they never showed? It's weird. We have the con artist stuff. The baseball glove. Drifting Bridge Rosso. Why would he spell Maggie? Oh wait, never mind. We know he didn't. Is there anything here that proves anything? You said already 7 p.m. Pieces of nearsighted lens are found nearby. Body was also covered in bruises at 6:28. I feel like it's got to be the phone. It's either the phone or the baseball glove. Is this your final answer? It's a bit disappointing. That was just a friendly gesture. You should know how to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney. This is your absolute last chance, Mr. Wright. No more of these friendly gestures. Oh god, that's 3. The banana. No, no banana. The broken glasses? Con artist and the phone number stored on the cell phone. I don't know. Maybe I should just show him my badge. Profiles. The only thing I recall is that she's a policewoman. Still looking for the right college. I don't think I can actually prove this. Maybe I should just wait it and see. Audio's covered in bruises. I don't know. This isn't it, right? Yeah, no. Alright. Reload. I don't know. It's like he called his phone, found me, smacked me in the head for some reason. One piece of evidence that proves everything. I kind of feel like I should have waited and saw. Oh, we're all the way back here. My bad. This phone has the name and the numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I believe this. What are you talking about? What we're trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Who cares what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and add some of those numbers yourself. The witness is quite right. Afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. Jerk gets back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Okay. Let me click through. I just want to get to that decision where he says, like, object or let it all go. Why would I wipe the prints off? That seems so stupid. Why did I mess with the evidence? Must have glitched because all the numbers just disappeared. I feel like that might... Maybe that is the business card. Like, maybe it's not my number on it. Finally found it. Okay, I'm gonna save here this time. Although, like, hold on. No. Let me present. Are we sure it's my cell phone number on the back of this? Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Really? Judge's business card added to the court record. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is... Oh, maybe it is that. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ugh. Why is my phone? What is the stupid sounding ringtone? Oh, he took my phone. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ugh. No, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Wait, so he wiped all my contacts? Oh god, dude, breathe! Breathe, my man! Or die. That's also fine too. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid. Has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding is... It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He's arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird. Oh wait, no, Maggie Bride. Wait, have I been saying it wrong the entire time? Is it Bride or Bird? Wait. Oh no, it's Bird. Never mind. For a moment I was dyslexic, I guess. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? Can't be that bad, can it? I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment, but holy shit. How are you alive? And hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. Never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. Happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. Sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. My club didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. Afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! That moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've clashed with in the past during certain cases. She's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. Welcome back, Tech Robo. You missed the end of the case. For example, Earth and Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh. Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I had to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Naturally. Hasn't even been that long since she came back in my life. Yo, burgers though? Burgers? I like burgers. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Is that the next case by chance? Alright. Let me save. Oh, she's adorable! Wait, this is also a spirit medium. Nah, I'm gonna stop for the night. It's a good stopping point. And we've been going for 2 hours or so, which is the usual amount. So next time we'll do a reunion and turnabout. What is today? Today's a day. Let's see. Oh no, stop. No, I don't want to see it. Okay, hold on. Let me remove this VTuber. Yeah, so I'll stream tomorrow, but not Ace Attorney though. Tomorrow will be Ring Fit Adventure and something else. Here you go. It's back. Here, we'll put this here. Wednesday isn't Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving isn't until Thursday or Friday? November 24th. Yeah, so that's Thursday. Yeah, so I'll stream Ace Attorney on Wednesday, on the 23rd. And I don't actually have Japanese class this Wednesday because they canceled it for Thanksgiving. So I'll be having it on the 23rd instead. Or sorry. Yeah. Blue Archive event is up. Is Hoshino in a swimsuit? That's the only event I need to know about. Is Hoshino in a swimsuit? Because I have whatever that stuff is called. The Piro gems or something? That one's not until January. Okay. That's all I need. I'm just gonna like keep collecting random gems until then. Save 24 for her. Is that how much you need for pity? Don't know these things, so gotta check on these things. Okay, good to know. This is me with Hoshino. Looking for that dang picture. I don't know where I put that. I had that nice picture clipped out of the that Blue Archive Sports Day thing with Hoshino, like on the baseball bench, and I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow, Ring Fit for an hour at 7:30, and then I'm debating between just playing Celeste Bye, Tech Robo. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. And appreciate your helpful commentary on Ace Attorney things. Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe playing Celeste. Alternatively, there is, you know, a different thing. So you're working on your second. I mean, you don't have too much competition, so I believe in you. You can definitely get there. Alternatively, I could play Pokemon Violet on stream for fun. Mainly because it's jank as fuck and has terrible performance issues, but it's amusing jank to see. The only issue is that I don't know if I want you all to see the names of my Pokemon, because I've been naming them horrible things. So we'll see about that. But that's my thought anyway. Anyway, have a good rest of your night, rest of your day. I'll catch you all tomorrow if you want to come work out a little bit and see whatever's going on. What did I name them? Only one way to find out, sir. If I stream, probably women's rights. No, actually, no. Just silly Pokemon memes. If I play Celeste though tomorrow, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Because I don't know. I've been wanting to play Celeste more recently. Like I played it a couple weeks ago or so, but it's all good. Any hoodles. Take it easy and have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And bye for now. Enjoy some chili that I made. Delicious.